Little India, you are here. So let's turn and let's go. Oh, the smells of India.
All those fruit and veggie stalls sell what we may consider exotic tropical fruit, besides the ones that we are familiar with. I saw bananas, mangosteen, coconuts, grapes, avocado, durian, and so on. Everything looks very fresh, and of course, a lot of different kinds of vegetables, some of which I am not sure what they are called. And everything's imported, I think. Singapore doesn't have any land for agriculture.
Former house of Tang Nia, built in 1900. The former house is the last surviving Chinese villa in Little India. It embodies an often overlooked story of the days when small Chinese industries operated alongside the cattle and rattan business at Little India. Looks really nice.
Little India was initially a district where Europeans in 1800s established cattle farms and trading centers because this, believe it or not, was land which was once suitable for raising cattle. The influx of Indian migrant workers, particularly those involved in cattle and dairy trade, led to the growth of the Indian community here. Little India developed as a distinct cultural enclave for the Indian community, even though it wasn't originally planned as such, unlike, for example, Chinatown. And now is a place popular both with Singaporeans and with tourists, and I think many foreign visitors, maybe most, visit here if they stay in Singapore for several days. Along the main road, canteens and high-end eateries sit next to shops selling gold, jewelry, colorful silks, and fresh flower garlands. This ethnic district is liveliest during Hindu celebrations like the Deepavali festival of lights. And now Little India is a reminder to Singaporeans and all of us of Singapore's rich and diverse heritage.
Goodbye, Little India. It was nice, but it's time to move on. Clarke Quay, the entertainment area of Singapore, or one of them, I should say. But I'll go now towards my hotel. And we will see what we can see from the walkway alongside the Singapore River. We will see what we can see from the walkway alongside the Singapore River. And I think I'll cross the river here because my hotel is on the other side. Traffic not conducive to jaywalking here. But there is no zebra on the other side either. So I'll have to cross, or there will be probably an underpass. Okay, made it safely. You see how many restaurants there are on the other side of the river. Just a huge selection. Oh, hello. Not a bad way, maybe to take a ride, boat ride. Here is some information about the river cruise. Okay, here is the picture and some shots. So what is this old colonial building? Definitely it doesn't look like they want people to come in. The entrance is blocked. I don't see any information here. So it will remain a mystery. And this is a statue of Sir Raffles. First landed in Singapore January 1819, and with genius and perception changed the destiny of Singapore from an obscure fishing village to a great seaport and modern metropolis. So this is the man. After him many things are named in Singapore, and what sticks to my mind most is Raffles Hotel, which I like a lot. And here I feel we'll get some little information. Two new contemporary wings have been masterfully inserted into a former service yard and car park of the 19th century national monument. So this is it. The glass new addition into the historical buildings, and I have to agree, it was done very nicely. Memorial Hall, a really impressive building, and they kept it in excellent shape. But I will go right now across the bridge and walk for a while on the other side of the river. And we have a pretty good view of the Sands Hotel, and this thing on the top of the three hotel buildings and casino, I think, is actually a infinity pool. So if you want to go to swim above the Singapore, you can go there.
So this was Clarke Quay. The Singapore River has been the center of trade since modern Singapore was founded 200 years ago. During the colonial era, Boat Quay was the commercial center where boats would transport goods upstream to warehouses at Clarke Quay. This continued well into the later half of the 20th century. By this time, the Singapore River had been very polluted. The government decided to relocate cargo services to a new facility, and Clarke Quay fell silent. Then the government cleaned up the Singapore River and its environmental surroundings from 1977 to about 87, and the area was revamped and turned into a flourishing commercial, residential, and entertainment hub. And as the sun goes down, we can see the lights of various establishments coming alive. I will go to have a dinner now and enjoy the river views and some people watching. Thanks for your time, and until next time, goodbye.